Hello, I'm Blaine Brownell, and I'd like to welcome you here. As the president of Ball State University, I'd like to share briefly a little about how our university operates and some of the ideas that are important to us. Ball State is governed by a 9-member board of trustees appointed by the governor of Indiana. One of the trustees is a student who is a full voting member. The board establishes overall policy for the university and is a group with whom I worked very closely. One of my responsibilities is to work with the Indiana Commission for Higher Education and the Indiana General Assembly to obtain the support that is necessary to operate the university. About 2/3 of our funding comes from state tax dollars, and about 1/3 comes from student fees and tuition. Assisting me are 5 vice presidents, and this group, along with an executive assistant and an associate provost, comprises the senior staff. Ball State's most important emphasis is on student learning. This means that we place a high value on the interaction that takes place between the student and the professor in and outside of the classroom. It means we strive to offer the best possible instruction in all of the 125 academic programs from which our students may choose. It means, too, that although our faculty are expected to conduct research, teaching undergraduate and graduate students is their first priority. We're a mid-sized university enrolling between 17,000 and 20,000 students. Ball State, of course, is much larger than the typical liberal arts college, so we're able to offer an array of programs that a smaller institution can offer. On the other hand, we are more personal than the larger institutions in the country that have 35 to 50,000 students on their campuses. Our students have direct access to the faculty, and they can develop associations that they simply couldn't develop in a much larger institution. And most Ball State classes are taught by full-time professors and not by graduate assistants. It is very important that in everything we do, we communicate to students that we care about their success. We want them to learn, to grow, and develop. And it's our intent to stretch them, which is really the role of the university. Ball State is well positioned to become a national leader in many of its programs and initiatives, but that potential can only be realized if each of us, staff, faculty, and administration, work together effectively. We are fortunate to be engaged in one of the most important activities in our society, which is higher education, and we're also fortunate to work at one of the best universities in the country. We are very pleased that you have joined us, and thank you for your commitment to Ball State.
Hello, my name is O'Neill Smitherman. I serve as Vice President for Information Technology and Executive Assistant to the President. In information technology, I'm responsible for the divisions of the university that communicate using electronic and traditional measures. This area includes university computing services, the teleplex, and university libraries. The university computing services provide the appropriate technology, information, and support services to enhance teaching and learning experiences at Ball State University. These activities include administrative services, which support the general mission of the UCS and the university through the responsible and prudent management of resources and related services. Information systems client services, providing the development, support, and maintenance of computing needs, including applications, platforms, and classroom teaching needs. Instructional support services comprised of application development, help desk, distance education, lab management, training, and local service providers. Research and design services, which provide consultation and data analysis services to faculty, staff, and students for research projects that are part of BSU's educational mission. The teleplex includes the public television and radio stations and student-run television and radio stations. In addition, the teleplex provides professional multimedia support for instruction, classroom video, and distance learning. The university libraries, comprised of the Alexander Bracken Library and the Architecture and Science Health Science Branch Libraries, offer access to more than 1.5 million books, periodicals, microfilms, audiovisual materials, microcomputer software, government publications, maps, manuscripts, music scores, archival records, and electronic databases. Bracken Library is the main library on campus. It is open 95.5 hours per week during the academic semesters. I know you will have a chance to be involved in our services, and I welcome you to the university.
Hello. I'm Warren Vanderhill, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. As Provost, I'm the Chief Academic Officer of the university. Each of the college deans reports to this position. At Ball State, we strive for quality programs, both for the students as well as the faculty. Assisting me is an associate provost who oversees research and sponsored programs, international programs, academic assessment, and the Center for Teaching and Learning, among other activities. Ball State's organized into 7 colleges. They are the College of Architecture and Planning, the only program of its kind among state universities in Indiana, the College of Business, which has the largest undergraduate enrollment of any business college in Indiana, the Teachers College, carrying on the great tradition of our origins as a training ground for educators, the College of Sciences and Humanities, our largest college with 20 departments, ranging from anthropology to speech pathology and audiology, the College of Applied Sciences and Technology, the home of the world-renowned Human Performance Laboratory, the College of Fine Arts, featuring theater, dance, music, and art, and Ball State's newest college, the College of Communication, Information, and Media, home to the departments of journalism, telecommunications, and speech communication, as well as the Center for Information and Communication Sciences. In addition to the deans who are in charge of each of these 7 colleges, there are 5 administrative deans who have responsibility for university libraries, university college, the Honors College, continuing education, and the graduate school. Ball State also has a system of shared governance. The forum for discussion and debate is the University Senate. The Senate's made up of elected faculty, administrators, and student representatives. Let me welcome you to a university that is better because its employees care enough to work together.
Hello, my name is Tom Kinghorn, and I am currently serving as Vice President for Business Affairs and Treasurer. It is my real pleasure to join others in welcoming you to Ball State University. I have been associated with Ball State for more than 30 years, and I can assure you that this is a place where you can learn, grow professionally, and share your talents with others. For the past 15 years, I have been privileged to serve with other senior administrators in coordinating the work of business affairs. This is a very diverse group with responsibilities that include legislative relations with the Indiana General Assembly and federal government, liaison work with the Indiana Commission for Higher Education and federal agencies, also includes university budgets, contracts and purchasing, the full range of controllership functions, university auditing, human resources, facilities planning, and building construction and maintenance. Through this organization, the university also operates several business entities, including a bookstore, a telephone exchange, Emmons Auditorium, and a dining service that serves approximately 12,000 meals every day. All of these support functions are critical if the university is to achieve its mission of providing the best in education for our students. As you go about your daily activities, I would encourage you to think about the importance that each individual plays in having the university reach its overall goal. It takes all of us working together to provide the best educational setting for student learning. Best wishes to each of you as you begin your new assignment.
Hi, I'm Doug McConkey, Vice President for Student Affairs. I'd like to add my welcome and tell you a little bit about the Student Affairs programs. I think it's accurate to say that much of the learning our students experience outside the classroom is of primary interest and concern to the Student Affairs staff. Our involvement begins with the admissions process. We coordinate the student recruitment programs, determine who is admitted, and organize the orientation activities. The Office of Scholarships and Financial Aid is important to many students who receive over $73 million in financial aid each year from federal, state, and university sources. Other programs that fall under Student Affairs are the health services, including pharmacy, health education, and the health center, housing and residence life, and the Office of Multicultural Affairs, which helps maintain an open and diverse atmosphere at Ball State University. We also handle disabled student services, public safety and parking, registration and academic progress, counseling and psychological services, student life, leadership and service programs, the Student Center, and the Student Ombudsperson. Our mission of support and guidance continues through commencement and beyond, with career services assistance for students as well as alumni. Well, that's Student Affairs, and as you can see, we cover just about everything outside the classroom. We work very closely with the academic programs, with business affairs, and university advancement. Ours is a team approach designed to make Ball State a productive and enjoyable place for our students to learn.
Hello, I'm Don Park, Vice President for University Advancement. Our area is a bit different from many of the others you've seen. University Advancement deals with a diverse number of constituent groups, both on and off the campus. On campus, our role is to assist all areas of the university in the preparation of communication materials and to provide marketing and public relations support for various university programs and functions. Off campus, we're responsible for communicating Ball State's message to numerous target audiences, including the media and the past and current and future students. In addition, we maintain relations with alumni and friends of Ball State and develop private financial support for the university. The work is diverse, sometimes complicated and hectic, but always fulfilling. Advancement is made up of 4 units: alumni programs, university development, university relations, and advancement services. Alumni programs serve 105,000 alumni through outings, constituent group organizations, an extensive communications program, mailings, and the Alumnus Magazine. It is through their good work that we are able to establish long-term relationships and maintain good communication with our alumni worldwide. University development is responsible for building private financial support for the university from alumni, friends, foundations, and corporations. This is a very important unit of advancement, which works closely with alumni programs. Over the next 5 years, private dollars will allow the university to complete a number of projects that cover both the academic and the physical setting of the campus. Now, University Relations is the overall communications unit of advancement. They're a professional group of communications managers, writers, producers, directors, and graphic artists that develop communication materials for all areas of the university. In addition, they're responsible for external messages from the university at large. Their good relationships with the media has allowed the Ball State story to be told loud and strong. Advancement Services is the 4th area of advancement. They operate solely as an internal function, providing control and support for maintenance of the large database of alumni and friends of the university. Finally, there's the Ball State University Foundation. While they're separate from the university, we share a common database and work very closely in the acquisition of private funds given to the university. The foundation currently manages assets in excess of $60 million. In a nutshell, that's university advancement. On behalf of the more than 60 members of our staff, I want to welcome you to Ball State University.